Hello there. My name is Michael J. I go by the name of Kantabaros, which is my father's name that he had when he came from Greece before entering Ellis Island, where they changed it to Kantos. I like to write, and I like to come up with memories that I have from when I grew up in Philadelphia. And this is from a short book that I wrote having to do with growing up in Philadelphia. The title of the book is Cantaveros Sings the Beerytown Blues. And this is one of the first chapters of the book. The five Jaunts croon a lifetime of harmony. The bottle of Listerine spilled and the car smelled of the antiseptic. A 57 Chevy should never have to suffer such indignation. But I began carrying the bottle in the glove compartment since the singing group took off, and we'd practice midway between where three of us lived in Beerytown and the greater northeast Philadelphia, where two other singers called home. It was a courtesy thing, a glass bottle of mouthwash. I'd use it and pass it on to someone who'd laugh and then would ask privately if maybe their breath had smelled. I'd laugh even more, and when I deadpanned them as a Buster Keaton, I would look them unflinchingly in the eye and say to them with a very sorrowful nod, yes. I love this thing. Make that harmonize. I'd blend my voice with another, even if it was only one other person, and it meant so much to me. But three-part harmony was made to appease the Greek gods. It was to create visions of gentle waterfalls and meadowlands where an imagination could create a shepherd with his flock, be it a young David or maybe a little boy blue. We create a beauty to listen to, standing in the second floor landing of an exit to the L station. That would be the train atop Bridge and Pratt, one of the stops on the Frankfurt L in Philadelphia. Standing on this side of the metal turnstile, passengers exiting the car of an elevated train would often slow down. Not out of fear of five tough-looking white teenagers huddling together football style, singing the oohs and the ahs, as well as the good old Doo Wops, which the genre of music would be called one day. But they would listen out of appreciation for free street corner entertainment. Several old heads would stop, snap their fingers, and even join in, remembering the words to such standbys as stormy weather, zoom, 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 and Gloria. Most of those who stopped, snapped their fingers, and joined in were black. They were African Americans. We had taken their music, which was race music is what it was called, and we tried to blend in a little blue-eyed soul. Practice was always fun for me. It was something I look forward to today, as much today as I do to having meditation in a group. I was instrumental in bringing parts of the group together, but our lead singer, Joe Cleary, was the one that formed it and made it into what it became. He built upon the rudimentary sounds that I had introduced. These were sounds that were passed on from really older fellows, those who were really old, 20. You got to remember, I was only 14 at the time. They had me singing baritone without a bottle of Listerine. These guys had hung out with such people as Howard Melvin and the Blue Notes, and later they met groups like OJ's and others that would one day create what is called the Philly Sound, the sound that was produced by Gamble and Huff. Singing with them was taking part in a legacy of sorts, whether I knew it at the time or not. And I would pass on what I learned to guys my age, seeking to harmonize after school was let out or on weekends, until forming an a cappella group called the Five Jaunts. We sang together for only a year, but it felt more like a lifetime. And we appeared on television, we appeared on stage, and we appeared in many a bathroom with the really good acoustics in the row homes that were throwing a party. Well, the 57 Chevy is gone. It was more than 10 years old when I purchased it in the 60s. I only paid $300 for it. Listerine no longer makes a glass container, but a plastic one. and the music of yesteryear is just a memory, one I still dream about, however. Like last night. Last night, I dreamed of coming out of a building, seeing different kids gathering on the pavement, and I heard voices blending as one. I approached. I listened with my eyes closed, and I knew I would always carry that harmony within me. Thank you. I hope you enjoy this. I'm hoping to pass on a few more of these, and let me know if you like them. Thank you, and have a good one.